Oh, no, Hamza. You got to keep that going, man.
I can play it one more time if you like. I love that intro.
You know, every time I hear that song, man, it just brings goosebumps to my body, has my feet moving and everything else, man.
Yeah. It gets us pumped up for a Friday, though. It's a good theme song. It gets stuff started.
Well, listen here. Yeah, absolutely. Again, let me, coming back to the intro, I'm sorry I got sidetracked off of the music here, but I want to welcome everybody to the Rikishi Driver Talk Show. As we try to run this show every Friday, it's been a lot going on. And, you know, this is also powered by Knox Pro Entertainment and also our friends at blackoutfights.com. And also the Samoan Dynasty brand as well.
Actually, you know what? Blackout Fights sent us a nice little video clip to promote them. I'm going to put that up for you real quick. Tell me what you think.
And well, there it is. Nice short clip, straight to the point. You know, blackoutfights.com. I want to thank them for always supporting the Samoan Dynasty brand and putting it together for the fans to be able to get some shirts. But, all right, enough about all that, man. It has been a lot going on this whole week. You know, my last podcast, talk show from last week, Kishi got deep. I got deep into some subjects that I ain't even going to come back to. And so after I listened to it, I said, you know what, I think I'm kind of being a little bit too angry. But I thought about the word was concerned, you know. But today, man, I just, you know, I was driving over here on the 101 coming up to the domain, and I just turned on some old school music, you know, that 80s music, and just trying to take me back to where, you know, just grooving and just a happy youngster teenager, you know, ready to get into something on a Friday night. And here we are, Friday. And, you know, it's just been so I'm off to a good mood.
Good.
You know, I'm feeling good, you know. Threw on my best cologne.
Yeah.
You know, got out and got my, you know, Hawaiian shirt on with my Samoan hula. Well, listen, man. I'm sure one of the projects here that I was happy was when I walked into the domain. And so let me take you back to this cat here was putting some authentic artwork on the wall of the domain. But let me walk you to the story. So, you know, I met this cat here back, I want to say 3 years ago. And he was the one that painted that that viral photo of The Rock and his grandfather, Peter Maivia. So while I was signing over there at Long Beach Comic-Con, you know, this Zeus walked up and he brought some of his art stuff and he painted to me to be able to personally sign it. So I signed it, and then somehow that conversation came up about that viral photo of The Rock and his grandfather. And Oos told me that I was the one that did it. I said, really? I said, oh, you got a booth over here? Or he said, no, I don't have a booth here. I just came to, you know, get these signed. And so I told him, man, you got such a gift that you need to be in these conventions. The world needs to see your, you know, your artwork. So did I go off, or because it went off on my earphones here? Okay. So anyhow, the world needs to see your artwork. And ever since then, 3 years, you know, Christian Many, he's been in all these conventions, and man, he's just been a big hit, you know. So I wanted to showcase some of his artwork and kind of give him a little shout out for all the work he's done. And look at this. Look at it. He's got Yokozuna there, the mighty Yokozuna, the Osamu, Sean Malura, Alpha Jr., and there's Lance Hawaii, Samu's son right there. So, but look at that amazing work. If you guys are able to see this on here. Well, oh, there he is right there. How you doing, Oos?
Doing good, man. How you guys doing?
I'm good. So let us know what you got going on there.
Oh, man, we're doing a tribute to the prolific Samoan dynasty,
Yeah.
putting all the family members, giving them a place here, just to show how deep and rooted this industry, how deep and rooted this family is in this industry. And so it's a homage to the family here, the Anua'i Fatu dynasty, Maivia dynasty. And so I'm here doing my part to make sure that this legacy is strong, lives on, and is reminding everybody that comes through these doors
Wow, man.
where they're going to go.
Wow. And how did you get started, like with your passion of drawing?
Oh man, I've been drawing since I was a kid and not listening to my teachers. So that's that contributed so much to my work. But it's in our blood. Samoans, our tradition,
Wow.
Tattooing tradition.
That-
It's been inside my blood and my bones. I keep it alive in different mediums. And
That
I
is
express our
amazing.
people this way.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, I want to say thank you, Oos. And all right, we're going to go back to work here, and you go ahead and finish up your work there. A big shout out to Scoofius on Instagram. You guys can follow the Oos here. He also takes a lot of personal orders. You could just DM the Oos on there. And listen, he made me a plaque, a birthday present for a friend of mine. And so what do she's a award Emmy singer. I mean, what do you buy somebody that's already rich?
Good question.
Right? I mean, what do you buy? You don't know what to buy. So I reached out and to Scoofies and asked Scoofy, hey, you think you can help me with this and, a special, something personal for a friend of mine. And when she received, I walked in and gave her the birthday present, and kind of mine was like the smallest one there. All the tables are huge, all these big boxes.
Tiffany boxes, diamonds and stuff.
You got the biggest guy walk in there with the smallest present. So I said, okay, I'm just going to drop it right here on the table. And anyhow, when later on in the evening, she texts me, she says, Kishi, this was the best birthday present that I got. And, so I thought, man, my instinct and my gut feeling to reach out to Scoofius to give somebody, something personal like that, And so it was a picture of her trophy that she won from Emmys, and then a picture of her as young, when she was a baby and so forth, and a picture of her now. So shout out to Scoofius, man. Now I got points in Emmys.
That's
In
nice,
the music industry.
Well, that's the prime definition of it. It's the thought that counts, right? Like you mentioned, what do you buy these Hollywood stars here in LA? They don't care about the materialistic things as much as people think they do.
Yeah, well, I mean, they got money.
Right.
So what else can you give them that's, that they
Right.
can't already buy for themselves?
Right.
So I think the next thing to go is just, just something personal, you're right. But anyhow, that's that. And I wanted to talk about, during the week here, I just, my heart goes out to the Oos Rock.
Oh,
And his family,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And, he posted up on Instagram about him and his family was, affected with COVID-19 and so forth. And, and it was, it's something when Rock speaks, it's like the whole world goes on lockdown, stop what they're doing.
Right.
And they tune into those, And I was so happy to say that they're doing better. Him and his family is doing better. And then, after I found that they said that, so I kind of felt better. Like, okay, I'm glad Luce is doing well. I thought he was going to say something different, like, blah, blah, blah. But
Right.
somebody had, got affected and something bad had happened
God
to
forbid,
the family.
right.
And you know what? While I was sitting there after he said that everything was good, I was like, this is amazing because he had it was 4 million, 5 million people, likes just tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, what if The Rock was running for president?
Wait. Are you saying that he faked it?
I'm not saying that. I don't put words in my mouth. I never said that. You ain't gonna get heat with put heat on me about it. I said what if?
What if?
If. And so, coming from the wrestling industry, right? Because Rock cuts a hell of a promo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And everybody knows. So let's just take our minds out of this craziness, what's going on, and let's have some fun about it. So I thought about, man, the power that he has when he speaks, everybody listens. So what if The Rock were to run for president? I can see it now. The Rock for president, and then who would be his vice president runner-up? And I thought about who better than Iron Sheik. Can you imagine that? It won't be the White House anymore. It'll be the Rock House, right? And there you go, Iron Sheik. Just can imagine all those meetings like that, Rock and the Sheik, right? You'll have the Rock inside the Oval Office, move all the furniture. It's got dumbbells and weights in there. And you got Sheik in the back. He's in the back to just tear up the White House and then, plants marijuana back there. And where the hell is Sheik? Where the hell is Sheik? We're about ready to go live to talk to the world. And where is he? And then the camera goes back there. Sheik's in the backyard doing squats, smoking marijuana. Don't worry, Baba. You wait for me, you jabroni. Just, you shut your mouth and wait for me. Can you imagine that? And then imagine when they're speaking to the world together. Oh my goodness. Let's see the Rock there with a tank top just swole up. And then you see Sheik there with his Sheik tights.
Yep.
Just standing there with a joint in his mouth. Everything can cure with this.
This might be the best plan I've seen so far. This might be the best political plan I've seen so far. I mean, why not, right? We already have a circus going on in the White House right now. Might as well add to it.
I'm just saying, man. Oh my goodness, man. To go back to this, the power that those has with the world in general, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It's a good feeling to have too, because it's such a natural build. It didn't have anything to do with motive or anything like that. It's just good human beings have people following you. It's just the way life works. The Barack Obama. Now we have the Rock Obama in the White House. So take it away.
It's just another thing that every now and then I'll kind of go in my Twitter to post up, or Instagram, and then I'll run across Sheik's page on there on his handle on Twitter, and all you see was Sheik's his one post: "Go fuck yourself." I'm like,
He loves that catchphrase.
It's like, okay, well, does Sheik ever stop smoking? Does he ever stop smoking or drinking 24 cans of beer?
Right.
From my experience with Sheik, oh my goodness, back in the road when I was doing the Sultan gimmick, and I used to travel with Sheik and Bob Backlund. Just imagine.
Right.
We all know how Sheik is. We all know how Bob Backlund is, right? And so these cats here, to be amongst a lot of knowledge like that and experience in the business was a beautiful thing. But, the age difference, I wasn't down with it, man. I mean, my heart was with the gimmick, but I couldn't wait after that. We pulled at the hotel. All right, I'll see y'all later, man. I'm gone. Don't hit me up till we got to leave to the town the next day.
Of course. It's like when you take off your bra at the end of the day at work, right? And just I'm relieved. Get it off of me.
And these guys were older. I mean, in the 40s back. I think they were kind of mid 40s.
Right.
Right. And you come out to go like we get ready to leave, but they were way up early in the morning. Sheik's working out. Bob's doing all his cardio, nonstop stepping and stuff. I mean, my goodness, So, but to be able to travel with these cats and them fill me in about knowledge of how they see the character. They were kind of that coach during that time because we were a team together.
Right.
In reality, trying to make this Sultan gimmick go and
right.
And dude, I really loved that character. I thought before Rikishi, I thought that character was going to take me to the next level. And unfortunately, when I signed a deal for 4 years, there's a word in this. There's a saying in WWE: when Vince is behind you to push up a character that he came up with, he's gonna light some fire up underneath your ass and make sure it goes.
Right.
And so I just signed a 4-year contract. 3 months. This was totally Vince's idea with this gimmick. And 3 months into it, I was killing people left and right on Monday Night Raw. I mean, I'd come through. They were giving me the green light just to really help me help this character get over. Mm-hmm. And during that, somewhere down the line, the ideas had switched, and it came to a point to where I don't know if you guys remember the Patriot back in the day.
Yeah.
And of course, Bret Hart was a babyface back in the day. So when Bret Hart decided that he wanted to turn heel, right, and then who better to help, to work with Bret to help him get him prepped up for the Patriot.
Of course.
I was, of course, a Middle Eastern guy here. a Samoan Middle Eastern. Shit, when I found that out, I looked at Sheik and Bob and I said, well, I guess this run is over. But I was good about it. I just signed a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
So I kind of sat home for the most time. After for the most time of that contract, just getting paid every week.
Yeah.
So you think I called them and complained about it?
Absolutely not.
Hell no.
That sounds like my 2020 right now, sitting at home collecting a paycheck coming in from the government.
As long as that paycheck was coming in, you want to stay out of their sight. But
of course.
Yeah. So and then we during that time when it was we knew our run was going to come to an end. Oh, the team with me and Sheik and Bob started to fall apart. I was starting to put all the eBay stuff, my costume from Sultan, started to put it up on eBay.
Already selling off the character.
Yeah, exactly, man. But yeah. So that was a fun time, as far as the character wise for me. So, and you got to embrace those type of moments, man.
Of course.
You got to continue to make memories even till these days.
Of course.
With what's going on. Tomorrow is never a promise.
Right, and we know that's more strongly today than ever, right? Tomorrow is never promised. That's why your accent, our tech support accent that we do, that's why your accent is so strong, because that character, huh?
Don't you talk to me this way. I got all kinds. Listen, I'm still trying to master doing impersonations of a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a pretty good impersonation, I think, of Jimmy Snuka.
Oh, do it. Go.
How you doing? Oh, so say I'm going to call a spot with where we're going over a match with let's go with Don Morocco. All right? You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this is the match where we're going to work together in Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Remember that iconic splash off the top?
Ooh.
So I think my conversation would be like this. How you doing, Brother Don? Hey, how you doing, Jerry? Okay, brother. I just want to let you know that, we are here in the Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I know, Jimmy. And I think the people are waiting. Yes, Jimmy. The doors has been open. They're all in the arena. I think about something. It'll come to me. 1 second. Let me go here and take a toke of this and have a few I'll be back, brother. Okay, Jimmy. Okay, I'll tell you what, Don. We just call it in the ring. Uncle Jimmy.
Accurate and on point. That was so solid. I loved it.
Uncle Jimmy. One of a kind, man.
That was great.
I wish we used to travel sometimes, and with Uncle Jimmy and Tonka Kid back in the day. Mm-hmm. And remember, they broke into business before me, right?
Right.
My younger brother broke in before I did.
Right.
He was. This is one era when he was doing, came in and tagged with Jimmy. And of course, when I'm riding with these cats here, it's just the funniest experience for me because I was green. Mm-hmm. I know nothing but the business. You just, I'm riding with these. There, right? I'm riding with these superstars. Hey, that's my brother. That's my brother, the Tonka Kid. That's Uncle Jimmy Superfly. just to ride and just to see. Remember they had those big maps? They didn't have no GPS.
Right. How did we get around back then?
Oh my goodness, man! They used to have like a highlighter marker, and you
Yeah.
can see. I'd open that map that they're looking at, and it just shows all kind of different highlight roads. Going from New York to Philadelphia,
Yeah.
Philadelphia up to Boston, Massachusetts, all in that East Coast area. Man, to ride these guys. What I noticed about them, they'd always remember when they come. They had good minds where they remember when they come into the city, right? And so it'd be like, Jimmy, like, okay, we're here in Boston, Massachusetts right now. I remember that Chinese restaurant that me and Uncle Fuji used to go to. He liked that soup, the wonton, steamy hot, skillet. Yeah, there's that restaurant called the Kowloon. The Kowloon. Yes, it's the Kowloon, right? Yes, it's the Kowloon. Right, Tonga? Yes, it's the Kowloon. So we're going to make a turn right there, and then you're going to go there. Then you see that mailbox? There's the garden. The mailbox right there, not the one on the right, the left side. The left side, brother. Okay, this is the Superfly, bro.
That was directions back in the day, huh?
Oh, my, back in the day, man.
You see that tree over there? Make a right after that tree, okay?
There
Good
he
to go.
is. You know what? I just went with it. I sat in the back and just laughed my butt off, man.
Yep.
But I learned a lot about these cats here, man. They tear the house down, and then, man, just to be able to leave the show late night because they were main event. And we back on the road again, looking for something to eat and to get a few, few beers to have.
Yep.
On the road again, another 3-4 hours to the next town,
The grind, man, the grind.
That shit's serious being a professional wrestler.
Right.
I mean, we go through a lot of stuff, man. A lot of commitment, a lot of sacrifice. But that's what you do when you love the business.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's crazy. Back then, you guys didn't even have comfortable cars now. Like, we have massaging seats and PS5s in the back seat stuff,
You ever remember a guy by the name, you're probably too young, but there was this one guy when we worked in Dallas, Texas for the Von Erichs company. So me and my cousin, Big Samu, so we just got there and, Texas, they did a lot of road trips.
Yeah.
But the base was in Dallas. And so we would, we had no money and so forth. I think we were making $30 a booking. And so, but back in the day, they had a guy by the name of Black Bart. Very loud. If you guys, this guy doesn't need a freaking microphone to cut a promo. He's that loud, like that big country
Right.
cowboy loud.
Right.
Chews tobacco, it's dripping off the side of his beard, and he just wipes it with his hand, and then comes want to lock up with you, right?
Right.
But anyhow, so his car, me and Big Sam, I think we had a Jetta, a Volkswagen Jetta.
Of course, it's a
So,
Volkswagen.
there's two Samoans. We're driving up, no AC, the windows are down, and then all of a sudden we're flying. We're flying by the freeway, and we look over to our right. There's just like this orange, what is it? Yugo. Small. It's like a doom buggy type of.
Right.
And who's in there? That big old 300-pound Black Bart.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Of course. Like, right when you said Volkswagen Jetta, I'm like, it has to be a small Volkswagen, doesn't it? It just has to be. That's
But
hilarious.
you can wrestle. When I say to all the fans, right?
Right.
Don't believe everything you see on professional wrestlers, man. You know what I mean? A lot of guys there, they'll be on the road and just sleep in the freaking rest area.
Right.
You walk into the freaking bathroom and you come out with a suit looking like you just came out the Marriott.
All at the public bathroom down the street.
Oh my God. Good times,
Right.
man.
Whew. Like, that's really good time. This is back in the day, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about the 80s or something. I think I just came out of high school, trained with my uncle Alpha and Sika. From 17, I turned pro at 19.
Woo.
And then, my career took off with my cousin Big Sam.
Of course.
Did a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Did a little bit of suffering, showing up to towns,
Right.
no payoff. Just driving over there for the experience.
Just happy to be there this time.
Yeah, it's just what you got to do to be able to go through. And I realized why my uncle, he was our booker. and he would just call, hey, you kids are going here, you guys are going here, blah blah blah.
Right.
So one time we were sent out to Puerto Rico, and I'm thinking we're going to Puerto Rico, and okay, it's a one-time shot and come back. Oh no, we were out there for 2 freaking months.
For real? Oh my God, really? Well, Puerto Rico's
So-
not a bad place to be for 2 months. I'll say that.
Well, no, I mean the beach. I mean for island boys,
Right.
it messed in good, but so figure 2 months. All right, 2 months. You make some money, and so we go out there. And the first week we won the freaking tag team belts.
Oh, congrats. Good stuff.
Well, we won the belts. I'm thinking, keep in mind I'm still green.
Right.
I thought, all right, man, we're gonna make some money now. Man, we won the belts, and I found out we still couldn't afford a hotel. So what do? As Island,
Hey, man. The
we
beach.
grew up on the beach, Daddy. We just adapt to make it work. So we'd be on the beach, man, and they have these dollar like shish kebabs,
Right.
and they sell it over there on the beach. And man, it's called pinchos. It was, we kind of ate those or survived with those.
Yep.
And as we were working out there, we kind of ran in, made some friends along the way.
Right, right. Of course.
And so we're like, okay, so yeah, we're just taking pictures at the champions, And then I was like, oh, what you do? Oh, I'm a supervisor at McDonald's. Oh, really? Oh, Big Sam looked at me, I looked at him, and we probably ate for the next month like free breakfast, free lunch, and we're supposed every Saturday we're on TV as the champions.
Right, right. Eating McDonald's for breakfast, right?
And so I was like, I'm learning this wrestling thing very, very quick.
Right.
And probably the normal person would have probably quit a long time ago.
Right.
You experience something like that, but I've learned to, as I continue down that type of path, I've learned to love the struggle. To be able to try to make it better, like keep believing, because we knew that we had something special.
Right.
And we knew that, what we bring to the table. But it's that part of when you're dealing with business, the promoter and the wrestler, we can be friends as promoter, that's the talks in the beginning. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. But when it comes to where, negotiating stuff like that, when it comes with money, that's when deals can kind of go sour. Because you realize now you're messing with, me and my family.
Correct.
You booked me for a service. I'm giving you the service, and we were always taught to know your worth, and that's where you gauge your payoff,
Of course.
your booking fees, right?
Right.
And so, I don't think we've ever, over, priced ourselves.
Of course, of
As
course.
we knew what the Samoans bring to the table, but it was always that, and that helped me drive a lot to really wanted to find a way that how do we make this right, this little, speed bump when we have these type of negotiations with promoters. So for us was to continue to perfect our craft,
Correct. Right.
continue to freaking go out there, steal the show, try to just be the stars of that show. To when we're out of that show, people are going to remember about the Samoans, even if we weren't booked to be the main event.
Correct.
So
Damn
that
straight.
was a little back in the time there.
And one thing I've always thought to myself, I heard from a lot of wrestlers, the traveling was one of the toughest parts about the wrestling. But now that we're in this new state and age, I'm like, if we wanted to travel, we might miss out on that now, Because WWE, for example, is performing out of one center, which is the Amway Center in Orlando. So not traveling anymore. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point, because it seems like what you're mentioning is the journey is the most important part. It's not about the destination, right?
Right. Well, I mean, for what's out there for the time being, like what's happening, I'd rather be safe.
Always, right.
I really don't know what the truth is out there, but we know what's happening. Numbers don't lie. A lot of people passing away, loved ones, blah blah blah. But again, so to answer that question, for now, it's okay for now. So the boys needs this is the good thing about wrestlers that are smart.
That are smart.
Did you just hear what I said? This is
Asterisks
good
at the
about
bottom,
the
guys.
wrestlers that are smart and get it and understand, right? To learn
Amen.
to adapt with the times that's going on, and And this is a beautiful thing, you know, the domino effects into supporting independent wrestling, which is what we're doing out here in the Domain at
Correct.
Knox Pro, you know.
Right, bringing wrestlers back into the ring, back into the scene. Wrestlers, well, not just wrestlers, referees, managers,
Everybody.
commentators, production guys. We even have production guys coming in now helping out with stuff. It's insane.
Access, opportunity, exposure. You know, but you imagine these cats are just sitting home all this time, not really doing anything. So again, I mentioned this before. Unless you're with AEW or WWE, where you at?
Right.
You know. So y'all make sure y'all go on and log on into knoxpro.com and send in
us
your
out.
info.
Check us
Let
out.
Big Kishi take a look at you and back that ass up probably.
Of course, we've been having a lot more students come through too. So if you guys ever want to check it out, just as if you're curious,
Yeah.
you never don't even know if you know what it takes to get there, right? Just come through, check it out, touch the ring, touch the rope, see how it feels, and if you don't like it, you know, watch our shows instead.
I'm always laughing when when I see a lot of students come, like I like meeting, I'm excited to meet new students.
Oh yeah,
You know, because you kind of see the different ways that they come. Some, you know, just starstruck.
right.
Some come in like they know it all. Some comes in humble.
Yep.
And some comes in just doorknob stupid. Those are the ones you gotta work hard on, you know? And for some reason, the ones that are doorknob stupid is the one that I'm close to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I gotta save this boy.
Man, you have a big
I gotta
heart.
say,
You
I
got a
gotta
big
save
heart.
this kid. you know?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so listen, this is the best part of the show that I love. I like to go in there and listen. For you guys here, the comic part, you know, to be able to engage with my fans out there. So, well, I want to do something different today. I appreciate all the love and you know, Rikishi's great. You know, Rikishi's a handsome man. Rikishi smells good. Rikishi's got his ass is better than Kim Kardashian. Rikishi should run for president. No, I'm just kidding.
Rikishi's good at putting himself over.
Well, it's my show. So anyhow, but I like for everybody. I want to have them leave questions underneath there. All right, and I want to be able to find a question out there that was never been asked to me that people are interested in knowing.
Let's actually got one right here I want to start off with. This is a popular question that's been going around, but how do you feel about Roman Reigns' heel turn?
Oh, well, didn't I call that about 5 years ago?
Of course you did. I mean, this is your booking, in my opinion.
All you guys got to do is Google it back, and you know, I called that 5 years ago. Hey, good. I mean, it's a good change. It's a good change for Roman. A good change for the company. I think they're going to do good. He's going to do good. So Joe, now you can go out there and just be yourself, and just beat the shit out of everybody. Yeah, you can imagine this, and you know, there a lot of people are texting me this stuff here on my feed on social media. So a lot of people don't know that we were the first. Me and my cousin Samu were the first Paul Heyman guys. Nah, I'm not making this up. If you guys think I'm making this up, well, oh well. All you got to do is Google it. Go. So they send that with a collage with Roman and Paul Heyman today, right?
Right.
I can see an angle someplace in there. I think I see something, but I'm not going to put it out. They might steal my idea. Oh, how you doing? Welcome, Black Pearl. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
Black Pearl.
Happy birthday.
Reno on Hawaii has just walked into the domain.
No, come here.
You know, he has just walked into the main, and
Step into the studio. Let's
It's
do
all
a
right.
birthday thing.
want everybody there to, continue to follow the Count Black Pearl. I want you guys to flood people. Listen, where the hell you been there?
Oh my God! Look what I got.
Wow, that's a nice
I
there
got some
crowd.
Amazing gifts from
Wow.
my family. You got
So how old are you?
35 years old today. Yesterday.
35,
actually.
wow.
I'm 35 and I'm proud.
That a young man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This
Well,
is how you come to work the day after your birthday.
this is the Rikishi Driver Show. It's all good. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I kind of got a nice.
small.
You got a nice like a.
35-year-old arms.
Looks like he's got like a nice Jerry the King
yeah.
crown.
Yeah, and also, where's the camera? The shirt's right here.
It's right in front of you.
Oh, there it is.
It's right in front of you. Did you even get some sleep?
Don't
Did you even
forget
get
to
some
these
sleep?
shirts right here.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Thank you for having me on the Rikishi Drive.
There you go. Man, I wonder if he got some sleep, Hamza.
Thanks for the stink face, Reno. In the corner.
You think he got some sleep?
Yeah, I don't
I mean, I left him last night. He had a beer bottle in his hand. He come back to work, he's got a beer bottle.
It's refilled somehow somewhere, right? Magically came back up.
I gotta save that boy. Anyway,
Oh my
so
God.
back to our fans here that are tuning in. What do we got here?
So here's another one. When you wrestled in Kentucky at WCCW, did you like working with that rookie, or did you want to wrestle someone else there? Do you remember that at all? Some of these fans, man, their memory's great.
Where is that? Kentucky? What city is it? You know?
The answer is yes. Let's say the answer is yes. Let's move on.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Listen, while you guys are listening, can you guys kind of be as much as specific? You kind of help me out because I really do want to answer your questions. So if you can help me out, just make it as more where we can all understand.
Correct. Let's go with this one. How did you get your fellow wrestlers to say yes to the stink face?
Well, everybody's got a price. You know, number one, that's your job to get out there to work whoever against working, and listen, my ass is not that bad. All right, everybody looks at. Don't let the pictures fool you. You know, it looks the way it looks, kind of nice, and little dimples here and there, but I guarantee you, it smells 100% baby fresh. And so, for those, I think for the only person that probably, the guys that didn't like it, or the guys that I probably gave them the thong that I never take out the Ziploc bag. But to answer your question, that was their job to do what Vince McMahon wanted. And I loved it.
So how about this? What was it like going into the Hall of Fame, and how did it feel to be thrown off that Hell in a Cell by Taker?
Hall of Fame was great, and again, thank you to all the fans that are out there. It just, whenever you're being invited to a group like that, it's a beautiful thing. The feelings are, I'm thankful and grateful that my hard work was recognized. Not in the company, but it's you, the fans. You guys are the one that are able to. The vote-in guys to be able to, take their rightful seat in the Hall of Fame. For me, I would feel like everybody that signs up for this industry puts their bodies on the line, their mind, their time, their energy. Everybody, to me, now this is just Kishi. I might be wrong about it, but I'm going to speak on it. I feel like every professional wrestler needs to be in the Hall of Fame. For the recognition that each and every one of us has a different story, a different journey, how we were able to get there to that ring, but we all feel the same pain. We all hurt. We all did the time. We all sacrificed being away from our families. And those are the commitments that we do as professional wrestlers to be able to give the fans out there. And I think, anybody that makes it to the WWE, God bless you that you're recognized. But I look forward for more other wrestlers to be able to join that crew. So it's a good feeling. Now the Hell in a Cell, you can just imagine. Falling. Imagine you're being thrown close your eyes that was you. Like you're being thrown off this 50-foot high steel cage. You feel Undertaker's, I think he had black gloves, gray gloves, or purple gloves. I forgot what it was. And then you're getting ready to take this long 1-year fall. But it never gets there to you. And when you finally hit it, it's like, oh, I think I shit it in my thumb. My back hurts, and it's wet. So, to answer your question, it hurts.
Did you smoke with Iron Sheik this morning or something? Because you're on a roll today.
I don't know. I just, I'm in a different mind zone right now.
I love it.
We go back, way back. There's good questions, though. Thank you, fans. Go ahead. Keep them coming.
Here's one. So first and foremost, Archie wants to say nice artwork. So Christian, if you're listening still, nice artwork on the wall. This might be a Rodney question for Blackout Fights, but how much is that Ultimate Ooze jacket? The hoodie, I believe it is.
Wow. My goodness, you must be lazy to go to the website. Go to the website, damn it.
I'll put it in the comments for you guys again.
It's very easy. And so, listen, I want to, before when you do order that, thank you, first of all. I'm proud to say that the Ultimate Ooze shirt has been our hottest selling shirt again. Reminder for the last 2 years, and I want to thank the fans. But, so all you got to do is go to, Blackout Fights. He'll put up the link here, and you can talk to Rodney Eberson. We got good customer service over there, and these products are made with real material, and not that stuff that when you print it that you wash it one time and the freaking print comes off.
Right.
So it's comfort and stylish. And it's dependable.
Right, and I wash my shirts every week because of training. I'm sweating my ass off here.
Thank God.
And it's unlike some students. I don't know if AJ's listening to this, but no, I wash mine every week, and it's still the same.
That's when you get those freaking sanitizer we got in there,
Oh, yeah.
disinfection spray. That's what I would do. The worst thing you want to do is wrestle with a wrestler or train with a wrestler.
Right.
That freaking stinks.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Right, and you guys are probably wondering why. Easy for him to say, look who's talking. He wears the thong out there and sits on people's faces.
But
I would just roll.
You smell like baby lotion, though. That's a different story.
Man, I'm telling you, Kishi's butt is just, it's like Charmin. It is soft, baby powder, fresh. I only use one type of toilet paper, and it has to be Charmin soft. There's a PSA for it. Toilet paper company, you're listening, hit me up.
Here's an interesting question. So what was it like? What was it like fighting with Brock Lesnar? Was he easy to work with, or was he as difficult as people make him out to be?
Well, I'm Samoan.
Damn right.
We fear nothing. Brock was right up my alley. I like working with Brock. Brock works tight, works snug. And that's right up to Samoan's alley, how we were taught with our uncles. Keep it tight, keep it right.
Right.
And we for Brock, Brock has had an amazing career.
Right.
He's done well for himself.
Very well for himself.
Not only, in the ring, but also, business-wise. Mm-hmm. I don't have nothing bad to say about this guy here. I can't even knock that.
Right.
I can't knock a person that's in the industry that I already know it's hard enough.
Right.
But to be able to overcome everything and put himself where Brock wants to be. Mm-hmm. Might be a lot of haters, might be a lot of people, jealousy, whatever the case may be. He's smart. Brock did Brock. Make sure that the domino effect, that Brock, if he does him, make sure he take care of him, his family's set.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're all doing it for? Like when you go to a job, forget about wrestling, but you go to a job to be able to support your family, and you gotta try to keep a job, right? So, I love working with Jock. What call him Jock? It's not Jock. Not that. It's not Jock. It's Brock.
Brock.
Yeah. No, I love working with Brock. Brock's a good dude, and much love and respect. And thank you for gracing the ring with myself. We got a lot of memories together, so I cherish that. Thank you.
Hey, what? People are loving your impression of Superfly. So people want to know, do you
God
any
damn
other
it. I thought the Superfly already left this place, and now you're trying to bring me back up in the Rikishi Drama Talk Show. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, and I'm just tired. Okay, goodbye.
Hey, David's asking, do you know any other impressions? Do you have any other ones in your belt that you can use, or is the Superfly one the one that you go for?
Well, I like, hi, my name is Nako Fuji. Kishi. Let's go eat Chinese food. Yoko, tell Kishi we go eat Chinese food. We go order some pork fried rice. Pork fried rice, steamy hot. What's the soup? What's the soup? What's the soup? Yoko, what's the soup? Here's Yoko. What? Yoko, you're sleepy. You just got in the car. You're sleepy 3 seconds. You have to go check you. You're sleeping too fast. Give me soup, steamy hot soup, steamy soup. No scallions, please. All right, Fooch.
There you go.
He eats all the freaking fried rice and takes a dump, and out come corn and all that crap. Oh my god, I miss Uncle Fuji, man.
Yeah.
You guys, if anybody ever met Uncle Fuji, you know what type of cat he was funny, but you talk about a cat that really understands this industry. You know, he was one of the best ribbers. You never wanted to rib Uncle Fuji. If any of the boys, you know, they know what I'm talking about. Because his ribs, it won't come that time. It won't come that day. not that week. Not that month. It'll hit you the next year. And when it hits you the next year, you'll come out and you see all your tires on your car being taken away from your car. They're all taken off, and your car is parked right in the lobby. Ooh. That's a heavy rip.
Yeah, right. You don't want to get into a tit for tat with him, right? Because he'll always win and come out on top. He doesn't quit. I hear he gets passionate about it and follows through every single time.
You always say, if you go to Red Buncle, you better be ready. You know. All right, let's move on.
Do you plan to attend the next Cauliflower Alley Club reunion in Vegas? I'm not even sure what that is.
I don't think anybody's intending anything right now.
No, Vegas seems to be open.
I don't know. I was just up there and, for family matters. And are we allowed to burp on the mic?
We can do whatever. It's your talk show.
Anyway, yeah, I probably would, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I haven't been to the Cauliflower in a while. I don't know. I think maybe 5 years. It seems like they're doing a good job, to recognize a lot of the OGs that are in the industry. And so I hope to attend.
Yeah.
Once this thing opens up.
As long as it's safe.
Again, it's like a reunion to me.
Yeah.
To be able to see, the last time I was there, that's all everybody did. You're in the casinos, everybody's drinking, having a good time, and they're spending time and just going down memory lanes.
Man.
That's the time where you really need to have a microphone on and do a
podcast.
podcast.
Listen to everybody's eavesdropping
Right?
everyone.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, just sit there. Hey, Yus, I'm going to turn the mic on. We're going to sit there, have a few beers, and let's go down memory lanes.
Oh, man, that would be so fun.
How authentic would that be?
Right.
There'll be stories that you never heard before, and God forbid, a lot of the boys are just passing on.
Of course.
Right, but to be able to have that, filed for the rest of your life and the fans' life when you decide to air it, it's a beautiful thing. Domino effect.
When you do go, let's take the equipment with us. We might be able to set something up.
Well, hey, who knows?
Who knows?
That'd be great. Never say never.
I wanted to ask this question. Hold on, I had it right here, and I kind of lost it because 100 more questions came in.
Wow.
But I like this one. Where'd you go, young lady?
Where are you, young lady?
She's here somewhere. She was asking for her son. I appreciate anyone that is, here we go, Clarissa. So Clarissa wants to know, her son is a wrestler in the independent circuit. How can he elevate to get himself out there more? And I love a parent that supports their kids' ambitions and dreams. So I think it's a good question.
Well, first of all, to be able to have your son get out in the industry, you gotta know how to work. Your resume means a lot. As far as your actions that people, nowadays they see a lot of your videos. So, try to put you a little good highlight video together. Something of your best matches, but don't have it be like freaking 3 minutes and so forth. Nobody's gonna sit there and watch a 3-minute match when you're trying to get a job or get booked. Make it quick, like a minute. Also, you want to add in something to where he's either cutting a promo. Make sure you have like a footage of showing your whole your gear and so forth, and just send that out to all the companies. You know, do your research. What's out there? You know, depending on nobody's gonna the promoters out there. They're not gonna fly or anybody. You got to drive, right? That's just how they treat the green guys. And to their eyes, it's like, why am I gonna pay this guy money when nobody knows who he is? And it's what we call putting asses in seats. So as far as the promoter's concerned, is I'm giving you a platform to be able to come and showcase your skills. And, if things works out, then we'll talk about bringing you back. And so the ticket is this. When you get to these type of shows, you always don't talk money, right? Just try to get an opportunity to get on the show. Because what you're going to get is you being able to perform in front of a live crowd. And when you're performing in front of that live crowd, you got one chance. Number one, when you get out there, you want to try to steal the show. Meaning be very, very entertaining, like, fan favorite or the best heel during that evening. So make fans remember you. Because once the promoter sees that, then he'll put in his mind, if he has any type of sense as a promoter, he'll say, oh, that kid was over. People really liked him or people really hate him. I think we can have him work with one of our guys that's here and write him on in. Mm-hmm. So when the promoter comes to you, that's when you're able to talk money, and then, know your worth. Don't like if you're worth $5 and then you're going to try to ask for, triple that. I think if you keep it to where it's, it helps with, all your expenses like your gas or you're traveling with, other wrestlers to kind of cut expense down. This way you're not hitting the promoter too much where he has to come out of his pocket. And so it's that opportunity for you, what you're seeking. Always go the first time around and just try to get yourself and get your foot in the door. Then, remember, you treat that first time around like it's your last time. Every show booking you hit during that month, that weekend, you try to steal the show. And, just be humble, be grateful, be thankful, and be respectful. And then I think, I know for sure once you plant that seed in these different promoters' minds, that, they'll be able to want to work with you. So, try to follow that system right there. And I hope that helps for you, because I know that for me personally and my uncles, we've been booked many times for my uncles, but to go out there, it wasn't about the payday.
Right.
It was about us. He believed in us that we were good enough, but he knew that. He had to let other people see that.
Right.
And that's how we did that. So good luck to you, man.
Amazing, amazing. So we're coming close to our final hours. I'm going to take one last question, and then
Gotcha.
we can wrap on up. I actually like this one from Lisa. She wants to know, one, she's a big fan of yours, but
Thank
who is
you.
it nowadays, right?
Thank you. Well, everyone loves me.
Everybody does, right? Who doesn't? That's
who doesn't?
That's the club we need to start.
If you don't love me, okay.
So
You can tell I love Uncle Jimmy, man. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, read it out. What we got?
It's all good. Yeah, so last question. Your thoughts on overall the new talents coming up. Now, they did ask about specifically Matt Riddle and some of the other ones, but I actually want to ask you about some of the female wrestlers coming up, like Rhea Ripley, Shayna Baszler. Like, these women weren't what we saw 10, 15 years ago. So what are your thoughts about these new female wrestlers coming up, and how do you like where they're going, the direction everything's heading, and all that good stuff?
You know what? I'll be honest, I don't watch too much. I don't know of those names that are being mentioned here. Mm-hmm. But for female in general of the business, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that the platform of the female has been, the light has been shined on them to give them access fair opportunity. You know what I mean? And you know they're all doing a good job out there. You know, meaning paving the way for those that are here waiting to train to go in there. And so you know, you guys continue. I think you know all the way around. I'm just happy to see that the women now are you know they're growing in this industry. You know, back in the day, it wasn't like that. You know, it was just all men, and now, you know, women was that, just
Right.
you know, kind of like a prop. You know what I mean? When you know that, damn, she's a good wrestler there, but never got any TV time to showcase the skills.
Right.
And now, what you got? Women, you know, pay per view, they're
Main
headlining,
eventing?
main eventing, WrestleMania, all that, and it's a beautiful thing. So, you know, shout out to all the women that are doing that. But
Proud of y'all.
you know, you guys continue to take care of yourself and continue to grow. Keep stealing the show. Continue to grow. Man, I'm coming up with all these catchphrases.
We're gonna produce a rap album afterwards. All these rhymes are coming out with everything like that. Sounds like a good time. Man, but you know that's what I love about this industry. I feel like every time you feel like we've maxed out everything we can do, something new comes along, and then a new generation comes through. So keeps exciting and fun.
It goes on and on, man.
Yes, sir.
It goes
So-
on.
I mean, let your fans know some final thoughts. I mean, what are some wise words for the weekends, anything like that, and we can go ahead and wrap up.
Well, listen, it is Friday. First of all, just thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining on in. Friday, I want you guys to have fun. A lot of drama going on, but let's shut that out. Let's bring some peace, joy, and happiness in your heart. Keep your circle tight, right? Stay safe out there. You guys continue just to look after each other and just do the best you can, you know? It's hard times for everybody, for everything. Trust me, it is hard. I get it, but we damn sure are not gonna, you know, life goes on. And so just my condolences to all out there that are hurt, that are going through some tough times. Those that are doing good, I want you to continue to reach out to those that are doing tough times and just be a good human being. And this is Rikishi. I'm signing off to y'all.